It's Bourbon Night. Hello, I'm Chad.
I'm Sarah.
Welcome to another Sunday in Kentucky. How is everyone doing this fine afternoon? How are you, Sarah?
I'm pretty good.
Good. So we're doing some, it's a sample Sunday.
Sample Sunday.
Going through a lot of samples that people have sent us over...
that is not muted.
over the course of time and space. So if you want to, see something specific and you're watching the replay, we're going to put timestamps down in a pinned comment, so you can just skip around to the end. Hey, right off the bat,
What? Eric?
We don't even have anything in our glasses yet, so yeah, how about that? How about
a triangle?
A triangle.
For you.
And we'll get something... Well, let's go ahead and get something.
Let's go ahead and get something.
Glass.
Let's see, what shall we start with? I want to start with this. Let's start with this Hudson Four Grain. It's 92 proof. It's pretty low, pretty safe. So this came from Matt, the Whiskey Crusader. He's in the chat. Whiskey Crusaders, there he just said.
There you are.
I had to get the work computer up. Welcome. Thank you, sir.
Thanks, Matt. We're trying some of this, what's it called?
Hudson Four Grain. It's the Hudson Baby Bourbon.
Oh, the Baby Bourbon, yeah. Okay. Very good.
So, now that we've got that in our glasses and can cowbell cheers.
Now we can properly cowbell cheers.
That's up. Thank you so
go.
much.
So we're going to, we do have a couple of sample shout-outs on this Sample Sunday and a couple of What's News, and then we're going to start...
Dive right in.
We're going to dive right in.
Not a baby bourbon, sorry. Hudson, I was just telling Chad, that's where the baby bourbon is also from.
Yeah.
So, for reference. Sorry.
I knew.
Minds.
Smells pretty good. So, in our sample shout-outs, let's start with the hardest to pronounce.
How did we decide we were going to...
Catoctin
Creek.
Yes.
So they sent us this lovely tumbler in honor of their 10-year anniversary. And I have to be honest, before they emailed us, I did not know about them. And then funny enough, we were at Total Wine yesterday and saw their rye whiskey, and we bought a bottle. So that would be in the What's New section. We'll show you that in one moment, please. But yeah, look at this little tumbler. We can make some cocktails. We don't have one like that, and I'm glad we have one like that. We only have the ones with the, I consider this a
like
proper bartender's tumbler. Is that how you do it, Chad?
I don't know. Yeah, that's awesome. It's got the 10-year right there on there. And
Catoctin. Okay, thank you, Brent. Well, I was wondering phonetically, how do you pronounce that?
Sounds like, what's that Star Trek people? The,
nope.
The ones with the head. What are they called? Klingon. It sounds like Klingon. Catoctin. I don't know. I don't speak Klingon, but he also gave us some some lovely pins and such with it. So that's neat. So thank you.
Thank you to them, and happy 10-year anniversary to them. Let's show them the bottle that we got.
Yes.
Oh, another $2 super chat. Jules Verne 46. Oh, that sounds like that's gonna break it.
Wow.
Cheers.
So, we ended up...
This is the 92 proof
prompted
rye.
us to pick up, they're 92 proof.
Yeah. We're like, they've been around for 10 years. We gotta figure out what's going on there.
Yeah.
So,
lovely bottle.
it is nice. Yep. We were this close to pulling the trigger on the calf strength, but with no knowledge of what it tastes like at all, we wanted to start there in the middle with the 92 proof and then see how we feel and go from there.
Well, we're also at Total Wine. We picked up the Clyde Mays Rye. This is a 94 proof.
Yeah, I'm excited.
We like their bourbon in that proof range, so I thought we'd give the rye a try.
The rye a try.
The rye a try.
Give rye a try. That's a good shirt.
Give rye a try. And then Mike McCauley sent this.
And he sent us a bottle before.
Yes,
so thank you for sending this to us. It was so easy. We just went to Total Wine and said, we're here for our bottle.
Yeah, that's very cool. Very cool.
Yeah, we love that one.
So this is the Harbinger.
We actually have the Iron Root Hubris in here too, and that's from Tara Erickson. Well, I can't pronounce things today. Erickson. So I'm really excited to try this because we haven't had that. We haven't had anything from Iron Root since we were in Austin. So once we crack that, I'm going to be really excited about that too. We got another super chat from Jose. Shake what your mama gave you.
There you go.
Cool. Okay.
Beautiful music. Making beautiful music on this show. All right, so that's samples. That's what's new. So now we're to samples that we're drinking. So let's try this.
Let's talk about this 4 grain.
Let's talk about this 4 grain, yeah.
It's a little grain forward, which obviously it's 4 grain, so fine.
Yeah, see what you mean.
I don't know what to say about this. I don't have a big problem with it or anything. There's just like a hint of youth in there, I think.
It's quite a heat.
Is it youthful? I don't know. It doesn't say on here. It does have a nice heat to it. I'm concerned, like, am I getting a lot of, is that a specific type of grain coming through, or is it youthfulness? That there's just a hint of something in there that I'm not like 100% on board with, but otherwise I really like it. I mean, the color's really nice. The nose is nice.
Yeah, it goes down really smooth in the beginning, and then it
builds.
Yeah, a big building. Creeping.
Yeah, it crescendos.
Crescendos.
If we're talking music today.
That it does.
What do you guys think? Have any of you all had this Hudson Four Grain? What are your thoughts?
I think it's pretty solid. But yeah, like
it is solid. And the more I sip it, the more that disappears. Just those first 2 sips, it was like pretty upfront.
Yeah.
Tom asked, do we ever have a purposefully dry time? Monday through Thursday? Friday?
Yeah, usually.
Yeah, no, not like month or anything like that. I mean, it's potentially something we could do in the future, but then what would we do on live episodes on Sunday?
Right, yeah.
Like, just sit here? We couldn't be Chaz and Sarah with an H.
We'd have to, like, cook or something.
Oh, it's the rye that's coming through, Cooper 57M says. That their rye is unique. And I totally buy that because I got a really distinct rye note on the nose. So I think that's probably what I'm getting.
Yeah.
Thank you for... Yeah, Joe Green says, that balloon is holding steady. I can't believe this balloon's still around. Right. Like, I expected to come back from New York, honestly, and it just be gone. But nope, it's been hanging in there. I don't know what they put in there.
Helium.
Well, obviously, but normal helium balloons, like, start to sink after, like, 2 days. So, I don't know what's going on, but...
We should just crack it open and have high voices for the rest of the episode.
Don't tempt me. I'll do it.
All right, fine.
No, you've opened a can of worms, sir. Do we get any mint on it?
I get a little bit of mint.
It's like a really subtle mint, not like a... I don't know, when I think of mint, sometimes I think of like gum and how it can be that like really hot, crisp, in your face mint, and I don't get anything like that, but I guess more of like a mint leaf I do, is where it's really, you know, more subtle and a little bit more earthy. Yeah.
Tastes like it'd be good in a cocktail.
Yeah.
You know, let that mint shine through.
Clifton says, cheers to the balloon.
Cheers to the balloon.
Cheers to the balloon. Welcome, Perry. Thanks for moderating,
Perry's
per
in.
usual.
All right.
It's not a party without Perry.
There you go.
That's a shirt, too.
Okay.
Where should we go next? What's this? Mcloughlin, the Iron Root. I do kind of want to try this Iron Root. There's no proof listed on here. Does anybody know what the Iron Root Hubris, the proof on that? There's a High Rye. Hirsh, 8-year High Rye. I'm interested in that.
Well, since, you know, we just came off one with a distinctive rye, what if we do this
Let's do it.
High Rye?
All right, cool.
Okay. So this is another from Matt.
That wasn't intentional. Perry says, it's not a party without a Perry pour, and that is true.
Yeah.
You can't start a party without a Perry pour.
So this is the Hirsh 8-year High Rye Bourbon, 92 proof, and I've been curious about this.
Yeah,
because,
for sure.
We've never had a bottle of it, so.
Okay, so this, thank you, Daniel. He says it's 117.8 proof on this Iron Root, so we will save that for a little bit. Pam's here. Hi, Pam.
Hi, Pam.
Cheers to you. Oh, he's going to write it down. Good job, Chad. He's such a good little record keeper. I'm not good at that.
So there we go. All right. See,
whoa, that's funky.
Bit musty, isn't it?
Musty and a little grapey or almost strawberry.
Yeah, kind of fruity. So you want to have the Hirsh 8-year Iowa bourbon? All right. I'm tired of smelling it. I want to drink
it. Let's do it. Whoa! That is a roller coaster ride. I get a lot of fruit at the beginning. It's still going.
Yeah.
It's still changing. Now it's like a little bit more smoky.
Wow. It's all front of the tongue.
It really is. Which is crazy because it's a rye.
Yeah.
I am getting some heat on the back. I like a black pepper on the back of the tongue.
Well, it's a high rye bourbon. It's not a rye.
I'm sorry, Chad. It's a high rye.
It's a high rye.
So you would expect it to hit the back of your tongue.
Yeah.
It's not wheated.
It's a little dry, maybe?
It's a touch dry on the end, but I just get like this wave of fruitiness at the front that like turns into something else. I haven't figured that out yet. Mm-hmm. And then on the end, it's on the finish, it's more like it gets like a smoky dryness. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. Huh. It doesn't have your typical bourbon flavors.
No.
Oh.
There's a lot going on there.
It's a little bit minty.
I feel like it's a little bit of a lot of things. I feel like we need to get our whiskey aroma kit out just to identify that.
Is this really just 92 proof?
I don't know. And it's lighting up. It's so strange. Like, I rarely get, like, the side of my tongues.
Uh-huh.
My tongues.
How many tongues do you have?
Just one. It so rarely, like, gathers there as, like, the heat. And there's this tingly. It's really weird and cool. It's an experience. I don't know.
For those of you just joining us, we're trying the Hirsh 8-year High Rye 92 proof.
Kindly sent to us by Whiskey Crusaders, a.k.a. Matt. Clifton wants to know, how has the aroma kit been? We'll be doing a video on it. We haven't had too much time to really get into it. We've done some nosing with it, but not as much as I would like to. It's on the agenda for upcoming. I would love to do a video. Like, we watched Top Chef, and they did a competition where blindfolded, how many of the smells could they identify? Yeah. And I would love to do like something like that and have a competition between Chad and I of how many of them could we get right. But there's like 80 something of them, so I think we would have to pick like
88.
The most common ones with maybe some crazy ones thrown in there. Mm-hmm. And then see, because there's a lot that are really, really close to each other. So I would like to see, can we pick out the citrus note? Can we pick out the nutty note?
Yeah.
And I want there to be like a ding and a every time we get it right and wrong. That would be funny.
Wow, this one's a thinker. Yeah, I can't exactly put my tongue on what's...
Put your tongue
on what's going on.
Okay. There's so much going on here. I think I need to sit with this for a while because it's an experience. And like, I'll tell you up front, I like it just because it has me puzzled. Mm-hmm. It's something that's unique and different, and it's like, because you can't put your finger on it, it's interesting. And it tastes good. Like, where I would rank it on my list of favorites, I don't know right now, but I like that it has me puzzled. It's got that many layers that it's fun.
Mm-hmm. Like I'm biting it.
It's different every time, though. It's like it changes in the glass. Mm-hmm. That's so cool. Thank you, Matt, for sending that. That's awesome.
That's an interesting one. I kind of get orange peel on it now.
It's like a lot of things. Yeah. I don't know.
A burnt orange peel type of
Louis
thing.
Keene pointed out Clyde Mays rye, yet another rye with a green label. So we were talking about this actually just before we got on the episode, and like next week I think I don't even know if we have any Irish whiskey in the house.
I think there's some.
There might be
Jameson.
like one or two. Yeah, there's a Jameson, I think. But I think our plan is to go and get something that we can uncork live, like an Irish whiskey that we can uncork live next Sunday for St. Patrick's Day. But then we were like, we're not going to go out and buy a whole bunch of Irish whiskey just to do on the show. So we want to do what we have access to. And then I think we're going to do a rye episode with green labels because green for St. Patrick's Day. And it'll be fun. And you're coming along for the ride, whether you like that or not. I hope you like it. Oh, I'm already feeling feisty.
Interesting. We also have a blind here.
Ooh la la.
Yeah.
Well, how will we know what it is?
Well, it says you open it afterwards.
Oh, open after do not open until Xmas.
Drink after reading.
All right.
All right, so we've got some Whiskey Del Bac.
We have a hard request for Redbreast Irish whiskey.
That's expensive.
A yell of a request from Move 76. Yes, but it's what the maybe we put it to the patrons and ask them, give them a group, because they do contribute.
Yeah.
If they want to see that, then their money has spoken.
There you go. We have a Blood Oath Pact 4 here. We have the 2019 Barrell Bourbon New Year to try. We have...
Dark Meat Chicken says, okay, hold up. Y'all guys, I love y'all guys, by the way. Y'all guys hear that PBR is putting out a 4-grain whiskey? I did hear whispers of that, and I will try it. Wow. Just because I'm interested. Like, what could it possibly be?
All right, yeah, I'll give it a try.
Oh, Jason says, just go to Ireland and do our show there. Problem solved. Is your passport up to date? Because mine is. Oh, guess we're not going to Ireland.
I'll have to work on that. Sorry.
Yeah, you're going to have to.
What should we try next?
Okay, so we've got this Mcloughlin Distillery Baby Barrel Bourbon, 90 proof, which is a contender because we've been doing 90s. J. Henry & Sons, Wisconsin Straight Whiskey. That's a cask strength, so maybe we ought to save that. So we got the Mcloughlin. We got, that's a little high. The Blood Oath Pact 4 at 98.6. And then...
Oh, Art.
What? He voted with his dollars. To you, Art. A lovely triangle.
Ding. Thank you
All right.
for that.
Well, we got to get something in our glass. So, Art, is there anything you want to see? Because it's your call.
Yeah. It's gonna be Art.
What you want? Maybe he wasn't listening. I don't know. Or we can go with the blind. Let's do. You know what? I'm gonna decide. Unless he says something in the next minute, I'm going to choose the Mcloughlin Distillery. And this is from Todd Cooper, who is also in the chat.
Todd Cooper.
Oh, Joe wants the blind. Whiskey Steve wants Wendy's. All right, and I'm gonna call it. Thanks, Dram Nation says, first time watching you guys. I like the content. Thank you.
Welcome.
Glad you like it.
Well,
it's the triangle. The triangle really does it, doesn't it?
It does.
All right, let's do this.
Yeah. Let's do that one.
Super Beast wants to try the Blood Oath. We will get to that next. It's going to be that kind of sample Sunday. So we're going to do small pours, not Perry pours.
Right.
Captain Make It Happen wants the blind. Well, I guess we'll do that after the Blood Oath. It's going to be a fun day. It's only 20 minutes in. We got time to do all of these.
Yeah.
To be honest. 208 watching. Cheers to you all. Thanks for joining us today.
So this is the Mcloughlin Distillery
Baby Barrel
90
Bourbon,
proof. 90 proof. From Todd
Lewis
Cooper.
Keene speculates a Weller foolproof in the near future. Did you see the foolproof Weller? It's
Fool?
100 Fool.
Yeah.
It's 114 proof. It's got a blue label.
No.
At first, I thought in my head, is it April Fool's Day? And is that why they're putting it out? Because if you remember last year on April Fool's, I think it was April Fool's, or it was sometime in the fall, that Wild Turkey did that pumpkin spice.
Oh, right.
And then they were like, but this product doesn't really exist if you read the fine print.
Mm-hmm.
So at first I thought it was a joke, but apparently it's real because I saw several people talking about it, and Joe Green called it a tater bottle, and I love that expression because it's just like 2 words that sums up everything that you feel about, like, that's something that people who don't, this gets tricky, but like, we wouldn't chase that. It would be nice if we could find a bottle, but like people who are willing to chase it, they're gonna build it up like CYPB, right?
Oh, right, yeah.
It's gonna be CYPB V2.
Mm-hmm, yeah. I mean, isn't the foolproof Weller just William LaRue Weller?
I don't know.
I mean, it is. It is.
No, but this is foolproof.
Foolproof.
Fool. So that's why I thought, is it an April Fool's joke?
Right.
And if it's on the TTB label, TTB has the label Joe Green says, I'm wondering if it's not a joke that they're getting ready. Like, if they're going to release it on, but they might actually release it on April 1st, which would be funny.
Yeah.
Also, everyone's going to chase it, so we have no hope of ever getting it. Anyways, let's talk about this Mcloughlin Baby Bourbon, courtesy of Todd Cooper. Todd Cooper.
Smells a little young. A little grainy.
Sarah, it's a fake, it's full. It's foolproof. Why did they make a fake with FOOL?
I don't know.
Someone help me understand what's going on.
I had not heard of this, so there you go.
I saw a label online that said FOOL, and maybe that's like talking about the dummies that will pay like $600 for it.
Was it from that fake news site?
No, it wasn't fake news.
Okay.
Someone else edited it to say fool. Okay, Perry, thank you.
All right, there we go.
I was scrolling Instagram. I saw it for 1 second, and I was like...
whirlwind of emotions here in the last couple minutes. Wow. All right.
Okay,
Mcloughlin Baby Barrel. 90 proof. Whoa.
Oh.
Whoa.
Oh.
Whoa.
Oh, that is coffee. Yeah, that is espresso. You hate coffee.
Whoa, it's dry.
It's dry.
But so hot.
It's like chewing a coffee bean. Like when they have those chocolate-covered coffee beans or espresso beans. Is this not an espresso? I don't know what it is.
Todd, what are you doing to us?
Todd Cooper said, yeah, it's not great. Thanks.
Wow. Well, hey, that's one we can say that we've tried now. I think
Yeah, it's done. He does not like coffee at all, and that is straight up.
Wow. Oh.
It's like if Axe, the body spray, tried to make a bourbon that it's like, we're going to put everything manly that we can think of in here to make you smell good. Except for it'll be like, to make this bourbon taste good.
Wow.
It's a lot of things. Good is not one that I would say.
No.
Yeah, it's really intense. It starts out kind of sweet, and then it pulls a fast one on you, and it's like, boom, coffee. Boom, wood chips.
Let's try something else. What were we going to do
Chad's like,
next?
nope, get it out. Get it away from me.
What were we supposed to be doing?
Next we're going to do this Oath Pact Four.
Yes.
Oh, it's hanging around.
Yeah. That's interesting.
Todd Cooper said, should have tried before sending. It's something. Not good. True.
Hey, we never look a gift bourbon in the mouth.
I don't know what that means.
Never look a gift horse in the mouth.
I don't know what that means either. Blech.
So, this comes from Brian and Tammy Brenneke.
Thanks, Brian and Tammy.
I believe Brian is in the chat. Maybe Tammy is as well. Don't know.
You saw? Oh, yeah. There's Brian.
Mm-hmm. Blood Oath, Pact 4, 98.6 proof.
Now, we've had another Blood Oath before, and we really liked it.
Yeah.
We don't have a bottle, which is weird.
Well, they're not cheap.
No, they're not cheap. And I guess we've gotten enough chances to try it that I feel like we have enough bourbon. We have a lot. But it's always fun to try new things.
Smells pretty good.
Both of them are here. Hi, Brian and Tammy. I guess we'll see you guys in New Orleans. I'm very excited about that. 2 weeks. 1 week from, actually less than 2 weeks. It's 1 week from Thursday.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy.
I haven't even packed.
My palate seems off. I gotta get some crackers.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Me too. Thank you. Gift Horse was on TV. Okay. I don't know. Troy said, I just checked and the Weller Foolproof is a real label. I believe that. I just didn't make
duped by
I didn't make the connection.
Photoshop job.
Well, that, and I just thought with it, April Fool's coming up, like that maybe there was some kind of thing going on there, that it was like the wild turkey thing, or I don't know what I thought, but that's, let this be a lesson to not talk on the internet about things you don't know about and have researched. I'll be your cautionary tale.
And you're right, I did get up. That was my... It's not a show unless I get up during the middle
It's
of
true.
it.
Oh, yeah, you guys should have, like, a drinking game for the show. Like, every time Chad gets up, that's 3 sips. Every time Chad says nutty, we all drink.
We haven't had anything nutty so far.
We haven't.
No.
Which is a bummer, because Jose out there, he's somewhere, and he hasn't heard the word nutty yet. And he's our Nutty Squad team leader.
I know. All right. Crackers achieved.
Now I just want to make a shirt that says Nutty AF.
Get out of the shot, crackers.
And Jose will get the first shirt. Jose says cracker time. # nutty. Oh. Wait, what? I'm missing this conversation, but someone said, then we would all be Sarah with an H. LOL. Oh, every time the balloon rotates, take a drink. Yeah, it's just gonna go round.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it's Carl. Carl the Legend Ivy. It's his son's little Carl's birthday.
Oh,
Carl.
Carl.
Carl Jr. Carl's Jr.
No, he's already the 3rd. So I guess.
I'm joking.
Little Carl's the 4th.
Oh, I don't know.
Right?
Someone.
You're a 3rd, right, Carl?
You have a good memory. I did not remember that. Yeah. Cheers to his birthday.
Much better.
Much better. And the cracker really, the first time I sipped this, I was like, this is weird.
It tastes too much like the last.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just goes to show you how important cracker time is.
Yeah.
No, now I'm getting like the really good wood notes, and there's a lot of, what is that? I wouldn't call it caramel because it's not that sweet, but it's some kind of like really rich, desserty flavor.
Yeah, it's sweet.
It's almost like chocolate, but like maybe like a salted chocolate caramel thing.
Yeah.
Like deep and savory, but also sweet.
It's also got a little bit of peppermint in there.
A little bit of mint, a little bit of pepper.
Mm-hmm.
Peppermint. Carl says, good memory, Chad. Yes, the 4th is 24. Man, I feel old.
Wow.
Oh, we're not almost the same age. I'll be 30 this year. I just realized that, which means it's about time for Chad to like let me go and upgrade or downgrade to a younger age, depending on how you look at it. I'm aging out.
Well, that would definitely be a downgrade.
Oh,
if I
Chad,
traded you in.
Stop.
Let up.
That's good. I like that a lot.
I like it.
I want a bottle.
Probably my favorite so far.
Yeah.
Of what we have.
Of what we've had today.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's good, and it's the most like traditional thing that we've had so far today, and I like that. But I can't get over this Hirsh 8-year, like how interesting it was. So I'm tied between those two right now.
Definitely is interesting. All right, we were supposed to do the blinds,
Tammy says,
right?
smooth, Chad. Good save.
Thank you very much.
Yes, we're supposed to do the blind.
We've had this one for a little bit. Feel kind of bad waiting to
we have
get around to this.
Well, I mean,
If you want to read
good things come in time, or there's something like that.
Something like that.
Something like that. Okay, this was from Brolic Whiskey, a.k.a. Metahuman Dave. He says, this is one of my favorite bourbons. It's also currently my wife's favorite whiskey.
We have no idea what it is. We have a open after tasting thing here.
So stay tuned. Unless you want a cliffhanger. And then that, it's your life.
Oh, we should do that.
A cliffhanger?
Yeah, get better ratings.
I don't want to do that to them. They would be so mad. At the end of the live, we'll be like, we'll tell you on next week. I don't want to do that. T&D's Blues Corner.
Whoa.
Enjoying the nice weather, sitting on the porch, watching the live show. Cheers to sitting on the porch. I think I'm going to take a walk later.
There you go.
With Zoe, now that her leg's better. Ish. Better-ish.
Better-ish.
She's getting there. I think she needs a nice walk, stretch her legs.
That's an interesting nose.
Very grain forward.
What have you got for us, Matahuman Dave?
I don't know about rye, though. I don't know how much rye that's got. Jose wants to know, when the hell did I get a triangle? It was generously gifted.
Yeah, we debuted it last week, right?
It was either last week or the week before. I can't remember.
Yeah.
I love it.
Well,
We've been talking about me getting a triangle for forever, and then it finally came in the mail, and I was like,
trying to remember.
I was gonna... I can't remember off the top of my head right now, so I was gonna, you know. Yep, but you brought it up, so. Daniel Treadwell says, gotta run, guys. Drink more bourbon. Thank you, sir. We will do that. Thanks for the super chat.
I think it was Blake.
Blake.
Who sent the triangle, I believe. Can't remember.
We're not making fun of his name. If you haven't watched the substitute teacher skit from Key and Peele, then you're really missing out, and you need to go watch it. Blake.
Who's named Blake?
D-Nice.
Balake.
You mean Denise?
Okay, so this is listed as a bourbon.
It is listed as a
Favorite bourbon.
And then he says it's also my wife's, currently my favorite
whiskey.
So I wonder if she drinks other things. Let's see. Ooh.
Tastes a lot different than the nose.
Barry says, go down to O'Shaughnessy's office. Mr. O'Shaughnessy?
Principal O'Shaughnessy? It's light. It's really light.
It is really light.
Like, really light. If
So
we're talking about mouthfeel, it's...
Hit me with a cracker.
It's very light. Oh, you want to eat a cracker?
Don't do that again.
I hit you with the cracker.
Not cute. Jose says, mouthfeel triangle cheers, double drink.
Gotta be gentle with the Glencairn on the triangle.
They thought it was funny. I don't think it's funny.
I thought it was hilarious. And there goes Zoe to pick up.
We'll talk about how funny it is later.
But Zoe got a cracker. Zoe got cracker time. So that's good. All right, water.
Definitely needed a cracker time before this one. It's really, what's the word? I need a little bit more.
Yeah, it's very light. I just keep saying that.
It's light, which means I'm drinking it, like, I'm taking bigger sips of it, but that means, like, I have less of it to go on.
Tastes like it would be like an 80 proof. Like, I can't imagine it.
It can be more than 90.
No. So far today, most of the things we've had have tasted hotter than their actual proof. This one...
It has a little campfire taste going on.
Tastes very low.
Outdoorsy
slightly
and some
smoky.
wood. Slightly,
Yeah.
but in a subdued way, because it's, close. It's lower proof.
Yeah. Interesting. I don't know really what else to say about it.
I also don't know what to say about it. I want to know what it is. Good morning, Chris, from Australia.
Oh, hey, Chris.
Counting down the months. We'll see you in literally 6 months.
Yeah.
Still half a year, though. That's a long time. Could be High West campfire. Ooh, interesting.
It's got a slight savory note to it.
If I had to bet, I like your all speculation, and if I had to put money on it, that's what I'd put my money on.
What, the campfire?
High West campfire. Let's open it. I want to see what it is.
I've definitely had more smoky things before.
I've had more smoky things before, too. I can't remember what proof High West campfire is off the top of my head. So I'm really interested to know. Do you have any guesses before you open that?
No.
No guesses. Someone else guessed I.W. Harper. I don't know. Oh, well.
Oh, come on.
Are we even going to be able to read it once you're done?
Yeah, I should have had scissors.
Wait for it.
There we go. Black Feather Bourbon.
Never heard of it.
Sourced.
Okay.
Owned by Rob Dyrdek of Rob Dyrdek's Fantasy Factory and Robin Big Ridiculousness.
Really?
And Travis Pastrana?
I don't know. I don't know where you're at.
Right there.
Pastrana.
Jeremy
Rawl.
Rawl of Nitro Circuits.
Huh. Didn't even know they had a product.
Under $30 at Trader Joe's.
Andrew Wonder, thank you for the super chat. He said, love you guys, waiting on a very old Barton uncorking.
Oh, yeah.
We haven't done that one, have we? Did we miss one?
Last bit of info here. Metahuman Dave says, we did a full review on our channel a few months ago. Still among my favorite bourbons. I tend to lean towards Scotch. And I was getting a little Scotchiness.
Yeah?
Just how light it was, you know? Tasted like a low-proof Scotch.
Welcome,
as far
David
as its
White, first time on the show.
mouthfeel.
Yep.
But, yeah, so I guess go check out his channel to watch the review on this.
Charles Ashworth said, I love how he's so careful with the labels on the bottle, but he just tears open envelopes. Andrew Peacock says, Travis Pastrana is a pro dirt bike rider.
Okay.
Dirt bike, right. I put the emphasis on the wrong syllable. Matt says, from Whiskey Crusaders says, Black Feather is an MGP. It's fine. They lie to you at TW and tell you it tastes like Weller 12, which it does not. Agreed. It does not.
No.
No, not even close. All right, cool. Well, thanks for the info, guys.
Yeah. Glad to have had it. Yeah.
Drew Bolin 123 says, hey guys, first time catching you live. Welcome. Thanks for joining us. Question. The normal Russell's Reserve versus your barrel pick. Is it way different? Worth chasing down? I say yes, way different. It has way more like baking spices and brown sugar. Like, it is so desserty and wonderful. Worth chasing down? I mean, I would say yes, except for the fact that I don't think you're going to be able to chase it down. It's been sold out since November, December, and then that store closed. So you would have to find someone who already owns the bottle and who's willing to give it up, since it was a one and done. So
Yep.
I'm also trying to chase down a bottle
Yeah.
because we're almost out. So we made a mistake in not buying a case. I'll never listen to me again.
Got it.
Okay, TJ Piper says, enjoying some Ben Millum barrel proof. Never heard of it. 117 proof Texas bourbon with a pipe. Thanks for the live.
Thank you.
Thanks for the super chat. Joe Green says we should do a bottled and bond bracket. Well, we have to do our best 50 under 30 first. It's our redo of our very first episode.
That's right.
Back to where it all started.
2016.
Wow.
Yeah, now we're upping it up to 30. All right. What's next?
Real quick, Chris wants to know if I got a video of you yesterday. We attempted to register for our wedding registry. So we go to Target and we get the scanner and we have just started going down the aisles, and all of a sudden all the sirens in Target start going off. And we're like, what the hell? This has never happened to me before. They evacuated Target. So then we had dinner reservations. So we did not get to do the full registry experience. So I did not get a video of excited Chad with the scanning gun, which is all I really want to see in the world. And I think maybe the only reason, it's definitely a strong reason as to why you proposed.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Wants to use the gun.
But it was just a cell phone. It wasn't even like a
It wasn't. I'm sorry. I think that's like old technology, and I don't think it exists anymore. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't think you're ever going to get the satisfaction of using one of those. Are you okay with that? Can you live with that?
No.
Or do you just not want to do this anymore?
I just don't want to do this anymore.
Oh, wow.
All right. Do we have anything else in the order, or is it a free-for-all now?
It's a free-for-all at this point.
Okay.
So we can do whatever we want. Perry says, this just in. Thanks for the news. Old Forester Birthday Bourbon proof and age have been announced. 11 years and 105 proof. Oh. I'm so glad to see that they're sticking with this because, like, last year's was the...
11 years? It's normally 12.
But 105 proof.
Yeah. I mean, maybe 11 is more a sweet spot.
I don't think that 1 year is really going to throw it off. If they had said, like, 8 years, I'd be like,
yeah.
Yes, 11 years, he says. Yeah, because last year's was the first one that we've really liked since, 2012? 2013? And it was over 100 proof. Or it was 100 proof.
101.
101.
Yeah.
So I'm glad to see that they're sticking on that path because I want to like it.
Yeah. So, we're going to go with J. Henry & Sons, Wisconsin.
Oh, he's decided. Straight
whiskey, aged 6 years, cask strength, 59.5% ABV, which is 118 something.
What is it?
59.5.
Well, what's 60 times 2?
119.
Okay, there you go.
Math.
So cute. They're so cute when they're learning.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm just going to go ahead and pour it myself because you're taking too long. There you go.
You are just on another level today. Throwing things, saying you don't want to be with me anymore. Because you can't use the scanning gun. Oh, I know it. Yeah, we'll see who's having fun. Who makes your dinner. Even Barry said, Chad's snippy today. It's true.
Lies.
Somebody woke up on an interesting side of the bed. Not even the normal wrong side, just a weird side. Chaz in the house, they called it.
No, Chaz is not with us. Not yet.
Ooh, this is nice.
It does smell really good. Especially for a 6-year.
Again, this is the J. Henry & Sons Wisconsin Straight Whiskey, aged 6 years, cask strength, 119 proof, the Speakeasy Wisconsin pick.
But
from Matt Fagerlind in Iowa.
Yes.
And note. Oh, he wrote note and then didn't write anything.
Oh, it means there was a note that came with it.
Oh.
You know, this is going to sound bad, but you know what note I get on the nose?
What?
Baloney.
That's disgusting.
Give it a nice big whiff.
I don't want to smell baloney.
Come on.
I don't get baloney.
Oh, okay. Just me then. Huh.
I'll give you a deli.
A deli? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It has like a salty, like a light salty savory that I see where you're getting like meat.
Whoa. Whoa. Oh.
I can't get over bologna.
Bologna. Ugh. This one's hot.
Joseph Brazo said, I get more of a hot dog.
My bologna doesn't have a first name.
My bologna has a first name. I don't know how to sing it. It's O-S-C-A-R.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, this one's got a kick to it.
I didn't get that as much as you did.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, it's okay.
Maybe my palate's still off from being sick.
Ooh, bologna or Spam?
I
don't get it at all anymore. Now it's gone.
Can't tell you if I remember what Spam smells like.
Is there a bologna in the smelling in the whiskey aroma kit? Monica wants to know. No, there is no bologna. There's some weird stuff in there though.
Yeah, for sure. Fresh cut grass. That's
yeah. But I think that's normal.
Mm-hmm.
There's some like strange stuff. I'm trying to think of it off the top of my head, but I can't. We'll have to put the weirdest ones out there for you.
Yeah, for sure.
Let you know.
This is interesting. What do you think about it?
I like it. It's got a really great heat to it. I've got my hug is. I got a full-on hug.
Full-on hug. A Wisconsin hug.
Yeah. You get a good level of spice up front. It doesn't have a ton of depth, but I like what it has up front. I don't think it needs anything else. I actually really like this.
It's just...
Not that I'm surprised.
It really builds.
It does build. Like, it's getting
really
hotter.
builds.
And I've said this before. I feel like it's more of the way that a spicy food builds when you eat it. The first bite's not so bad. That's how I felt. The first bite, not so bad. The second bite, okay, I'm getting a little more heat. And now I can feel it, like,
it's there.
The back of my mouth
and
all the way
chest.
down into my chest. Yeah.
J. Henry and Sons, Wisconsin straight bourbon whiskey, 6 years.
David White said, ouch, not sure I want my sip to taste like meat. It doesn't taste like that.
It doesn't taste like meat, no.
I don't even think, like, after nosing it, I don't get that even a little bit anymore. It had, like, a tiny bit of salt. I would say that's pretty much it. Pastrami? That sounds good.
Maybe it was more of a pastrami. All right. So here's what we have left on the tasting board. We have the 2019 Iron Root Hubris.
Morning, Lil. Thanks for joining us.
Lil.
It's like 6 o'clock their time.
We have the New Year's Barrel Bourbon 2019.
Ooh.
We have
Dare we celebrate?
Whiskey Del Bac, which is from Tucson, Arizona. And I think those are the three we haven't tried so far.
And this one.
All right, that's the first one I said.
Oh, you did.
Yeah.
Okay. So we've got 3 left. I'm just going to move these to avoid any further confusion. So I think we probably have time for 2 more.
Probably.
Okay. So which 2 do you guys want to see?
Iron Root, Barrell Bourbon New Year's.
Ed says New Year's.
Or Whiskey Del Bac.
Jesse says Hubris. Okay, I personally am going to vote the Hubris also as one of them. So is it the Barrell Bourbon New Year 2019 or is it the Whiskey Del Bac Dorado Tucson? From Tucson. From Louie Christensen. Yes, we'll definitely do the Hubris. Everyone wants the Hubris. Someone wants the Del Bac, the Barrel, New Year. Okay. Del Bac. Oh, we're pretty. DJ Beacon says you pros can do all 3. I mean, honestly, like we might be able to make it through all 3.
We might, if we start now.
Are we starting with this? Is it the highest proof? What's that proof? 117?
117. Don't have a proof.
We don't have a proof on the Whiskey Del Bac Dorado. Like, can someone tell us what the proof is on this? Let's start with the barrel.
All right.
All right. We'll start with the barrel. We'll get to the Hubris. Oh, look at that.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
It says if you like peated scotch, you'll love the Del Bac.
So maybe we better save that for last.
Oh, no.
So this is the Barrell Bourbon New Year 2019 batch. Okay, all right, fair enough. Andrew says, don't waste time figuring it out and you'll have time to drink all 3. All right, called out. Shots fired.
Barrel Bourbon, 56.05 ABV.
119 proof on this one.
119.
So it makes sense to put it last.
Okay. 119.
Oh, wait, someone else said, Lewis said 90 proof.
Oh.
I'm confused. I need a final answer on that. But for now.
Yeah.
Thank you to Dan Tomasis for this. lovely treat.
All right, here we go.
Ooh. I was just about to say I've been a huge fan of barrel bourbon lately. Like the last few bottles that we've tried. This is more unique. It's the most unique one of their bottles that I've had so far.
Well, if you remember, the 2018 New Year's bourbon, we weren't too keen on that either. Joseph!
His Del Bac is 119 proof.
Okay.
Thanks, Joseph.
There we go. Thank you for that.
There is a severe lack of nuttiness going on
Nothing's
today.
just been nutty.
Nothing's been nutty so far. I'm not sure.
It's good.
Perry's keeping the trolls at bay, apparently. There have been a few.
Oh.
Yes, thank you, Perry. You're our... Thanks for defending our honor.
Troll's gonna troll.
He's our little knight. He's the Bourbon Knight. Oh, he's defending our honor. Oh. Eliminated they have been.
Apparently he's also Yoda.
What's life without a few trolls, though, right?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Running a little on the water there. The troll hunter.
It's good.
He's PTH, Perry Troll Hunter.
But there's not a
It's okay.
whole lot to...
There's not a whole lot.
Not a lot to speak of.
It's definitely not my favorite of the barrel bourbons.
But you know what? I'm really thankful for
Yeah,
Dan,
super thankful.
because we had looked at a bottle and
We almost bought it.
and we had we wanted to try it. So very grateful for the sample. But I don't know. It's fine. Which I seem to remember it's like $70, $80 for the bottle. You want more than just fine
Agreed.
for that. Right?
Jeffrey Patron. I call you Patron. I don't know if that's right.
I don't think it is at all.
Riding the high of the hunt today with a belly full of pork belly. Oh, the sweet irony. Big fan of the Iron Root Republic. Might stop by the distillery. I think that you should do that. Based on the...
Austin?
Yes, but...
What? Hubris?
No!
What are you trying to say? What is it, girl?
Shut up!
I think someone's trapped in a well.
I'm blanking. Shit. Daniel and Rex, based on their their recap
The Whiskey Vault?
Yes, but I was trying to think of... I wanted to say Daniel and Rex.
Okay.
Based on one of their recent videos doing a sort of like our day at Iron Root.
Yeah.
It was really cool, and
Yeah.
I think that you should stop by. And
It's a great
also,
video.
those guys are super nice. Like,
Yeah.
we met them in Austin, and they were by far our favorite booth, not just because their whiskey was amazing, but they were just so kind and like took the time to talk to us and explain everything. Not that others didn't, but they were just super friendly. I mean, I feel like we made it fast friends. Yeah, I'm gonna.
So we're moving on, speaking of Iron Root, to the Iron Root. And this is courtesy of Tara Erickson.
Scott says, I think...
Oh, there's water in there.
There's water in there. Scott says, I think DST Chaz is here. What is DST?
I don't know.
Thanks for the super chat. Please explain.
Go ahead and, if you will, please.
I shall. What is DST Chaz? Oh, Richie Z says, Sarah kicks ass in my opinion. Thanks. I appreciate that.
I agree.
You just gave myself confidence a little boost. Eric Whitford says, treating Sarah like Lassie equals not a great plan. Agreed.
Well,
what's his
she
deal with
had
me
it
today?
coming on.
Oh my gosh.
You've
thrown something at me. You've compared me to a dog. You say you don't want to be with me.
In my defense, you asked me to throw something at you. You couldn't use your words like Lassie, and I was just kidding.
We'll see.
We'll see.
We shall see.
This smells a little young. I don't remember anything from Iron Root smelling young.
We didn't get to try this one.
That's right.
I'm just going to put the lid back on this. Why is there... Oh, DST. Daylight Savings Time, Chaz.
There you go.
That must be what it is. Oh my gosh, like...
Daylight Savings Time. Yeah.
What is going on with him? Later, DJ Beacon. He says, later, Chaz.
Bye. Let me get some water.
Oh, and hit the thing. Okay, the rookie wine and whiskey enthusiast said, Iron Root is the most surprising bourbon of 2019 so far. I agree that, well, I mean, I technically tried it for the first time in 2018, but I thought it was one of the most surprising brands so far, the Harbinger specifically. Jason has still called it Chaz is up. Drink.
It tastes kind of young, doesn't it?
It's a lot spicier than the Harbinger. Oh, it has a cherry cordial note at the end.
Yeah.
Very chocolate-covered cherry. I'm not a huge fan of cherries like that, so I would have to say this takes a backseat to the Harbinger, which I love.
Yeah.
Thanks again to Mike McCauley for sending us a bottle. Very happy about that. It's a spicy meatball.
Yeah, this just tastes a lot younger than the stuff we've had from them before.
Barry says, lose an hour, Chaz gets power.
It's true.
Are we just coming up with t-shirts today? Because I feel like that's what we're doing. Hello from Montreal, Canada. Hello to you, I don't know how to say that. I'm sorry. But hello.
But hello.
Oh, Mike says you're welcome. He's here. Thank you so much. We're very happy. It's definitely... Ooh, that has a growing heat. That's definitely my favorite Iron Root. And I'm really excited to go back to Austin in October just to talk to those guys, too.
Yeah.
In addition to hanging out with Daniel and Rex.
Yeah. No, it's good, but it just tastes a little bit on the young side to me.
Well, technically, it is young.
Yeah,
because they can't age for as long in Texas because of the high heat.
Right.
You know? I think, though, the youth comes through more on this one. Much more than the Harbinger. Which, I mean, it is what it is. But it does have a lot of flavor and a lot of color.
Yeah. Which
I think is proof that everything ages different in Texas.
Speaking of proof, it's 117.8.
Oh, Tyler Mills just asked. 117.8. I think it, honestly, I think it drinks like closer to 130.
Yeah.
It is hot. Like hot like some Booker's.
It's hot like Texas.
It's hot like Texas.
Yeah.
I'm so glad we're not going back in August because it was too hot last year. I could not handle it.
Let's go on to the Whiskey Del Bac.
All right, let's. Oh, did you refill my water?
I did.
You're so kind.
Let's see.
I'm not going to forgive you comparing me to a dog, but I will. I can forgive the.
I was just calling you a lassie.
I can forgive the joke about the
like
scanner thing.
Okay.
I can forgive that.
But she's not for the cracker.
Nope. We still got two dings against you.
Oh no.
Hubris is aged 29 months. Harbinger is aged 27.
Weird.
But how? I mean, like, location, I guess. And I need to know more. So I'm definitely going to have to get... I'm going to... Ring that Iron Root, guys.
Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Wait, did you do this one?
Yeah.
Oh.
I can tell by the nose.
It's Scottish.
Yep. Sure is. All right, here we go.
All right.
Yep.
brings me joy. Matt says, I told you Del Bac was smoky. It's mesquite smoked.
A little bit.
Smoke is not Scotch. Chad looks concerned. Chad is very concerned right now. It does have a Scotch nose. It has some smoky Scotch nose on it.
It's got some Band-Aids in there.
Yeah, not my favorite. No. Thanks, Louie Christensen. But no.
Again, it's one of those...
I feel like someone just lit a tiny fire in my mouth. They poured kerosene on it and they lit it in my mouth.
It's one of those situations where we are glad to have tried it because it's another thing we can cross off our list, experiential-wise.
You know what is impressive is that this comes from Tucson.
Yeah. I love Tucson.
I've never been. But it's not a Scotch.
No.
But if you blinded me, I would swear that it was.
Yeah.
He says no. Whew. This isn't the smokiest thing we've had, though. And there's something going on up front. I'm going to power through this.
Yeah.
What is that? It's like a leafy greens, dare I say foliage, up front. But it's really, for me, overpowered by the smoky. Which I can... This is where I struggle. Like, I can't identify any other flavors because the smoke is so overwhelming to me, to my palate. Smoky is a good lead into Wendy's, ? No. I'm off the Wendy's kick.
She's off the Wendy's.
No Wendy's for me.
No Wendy's in 2019.
Someone has to fit into a wedding dress.
It's not me.
Yes. So please help me in discouraging my Wendy's habit for the near future. I just got 6 months. I got 6 months. No Wendy's. No Jets.
Yeah.
Maybe on occasion, but, you know. Be my support system, please. My name is Sarah, and I have a problem.
And she likes Wendy's.
It's Wendy's. Yeah, help.
Not a sample, but...
What's this? I'll take anything.
Want to end the show with something that I feel pretty confident is going to be nutty. Unless my palate is just really off.
Hi, Perry. What are you saying hi for? We did have Jets on Super Bowl. I'm saying it's 6 months from roughly now. And that's not that much time. So no Jets, no Wendy's from this moment. I declare. I will just have to keep some delicious treats around the house for after live episodes.
There you go. Oh.
Called out by Perry. It's true. Wendy's does have good salads, but I can't be tempted. If I smell a French fry, I'm getting French fries.
Yeah.
And then it's like if you give a mouse a cookie, like I'm going to want a Frosty to dip them in. And then I'm going to be like, well, just give me a burger.
Just waiting on...
I know you're waiting on me. Don't sass. I need you guys to support me, build me up. Tell me you don't need that Wendy's burger,
you don't need
Sarah.
that Wendy's.
You're good. Mm-hmm. Eat some crackers. There's only one chance for winning pictures. And I'm not paying that much money to not... Yeah. When I get my dress fitted, I don't want to be like, oh no, I shouldn't have eaten so much Wendy's. Tammy says some of the Wendy's salads have more calories than the burgers, and that's true. You gotta be careful with those salads.
Yeah, you gotta look into them.
You're not hungry, you're just bored, Barry. Jose, nutty, mouthfeel, frosty fries, cracker time.
Excellent.
Excellent. Frosty fries, I like that. Oh, thanks, Joseph. You're so sweet. He said, Sarah, you could eat all the Wendy's and look totally fab.
Totally fab. You look fetch.
I just have to work out every day, which I'm so tired in the morning. I don't want to go.
So ending the show with some good old Bakers. It's a little brother of Booker's.
I am sad for Bakers. Like, I think Bakers just gets overlooked too often. Yeah. People are like, Knob Creek or Booker's. And everyone forgets about Bakers. He's the middle child.
He is.
Like, if Knob Creek is like the little brother, and Booker's is like the oldest badass brother.
Yeah.
Baker's is like the middle child who everyone's just like, meh, they got it. They don't need special treatment. They're on their own.
I mean, 107 proof, 7-year age stated. I get when Baker's and Booker's used to be about the same price, but now Booker's is, about $20 more expensive.
Mr. Bill says, Chad, can you find out if Baker's is being dropped? Dropped?
I haven't heard of that.
Well, we will see Adam Harris, who is the brand ambassador for Beam Suntory, in less than 2 weeks, and we'll ask him to his face. Is something happening to Baker's? You tell me right now. And he will answer us.
The price of Baker's is around $45 to $50. I'd probably say around $50.
It depends. It's, $40 to $50, but it probably leans a little closer to $50.
Yeah.
I mean, and people would say, well, if you do some good hunting, you can get a Booker's for $60, so why not just do that?
A Booker's for $60 nowadays is
rare.
Really good. Normally around $65 is about the lowest that we see it in our area anyway. But, for $15 to $20 less.
Scott Figsley said, Baker's is the Jan of bourbons. That is so true.
There you go. Booker's.
DH Sylv 2 says, I'm good with Baker's going away. Why?
Wow.
Don't hurt my feelings like that.
I mean, we prefer...
Baker's isn't hurting you just by existing.
We prefer Booker's over Baker's as well. But,
yeah.
If you're going for saving about $20, you only have $55 to spend.
I think it depends on your area because, like, Matt from Whiskey Crusaders says, I prefer Booker's over Baker's. Booker's is $55 here. In that case, yes, I would get a Booker's.
Yeah.
If Baker's is $49 and Booker's is $55,
sure.
I would get a Booker's.
Yeah.
Here, though, it's more likely that Baker's is, like, $47 to $50 and Booker's is, like, $70.
$66 to $70. Yeah.
I wouldn't always get a Baker's over a Booker's, but there are times when I just want this.
Yeah. Oh, and guess what? It's nutty.
It's nutty. It's nutty, Jose.
It is nutty.
When will we ever see you again? In Austin, I guess.
Hope so.
I wish in New Orleans, but I don't think he's coming.
40 at Total Wine. That's great.
That's really good.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, 40 for 107 proof. When was the last time you saw a Weller Antique 107 for... I mean, most places mark it up nowadays. It should be like $28, but... But, Weller 12 shouldn't be more than 30.
Right.
32 max. When was the last time you saw one of those?
Nutty
That's
AF.
funny. Nutty AF. I think we gotta make that shirt. I think we do.
Maybe.
Raise your hand if you would wear Nutty AF. I would wear it because people who don't get it would just think I'm saying I'm crazy, and then they would stay away from me, which is fine.
It's true.
And people who know would approach me and be like, I love your shirt.
Yeah.
Everyone knows it's nutty.
They've increased the MSRP on Weller Antique to $50?
What? You're kidding me, right?
That's a huge hike.
I mean, the last time I bought a Weller 12 year was probably fall of last year, and it was MSRP
28.
Well, MSRP is 28. Sold it for $42.99, and I even again, not cringed at that, but in our heads we were like, I remember when you could get Weller 12 for a reasonable price. Yeah. Not that 42 isn't reasonable compared to secondary. It is. But it's just ridiculous to me that it's almost doubled for no reason other than people want it. And now, if 107 is MSRP 40, what is Weller 12?
Right.
So if...
Well, we saw it when CYPB came
or 50.
Out. CYPB was what, like 38 MSRP?
And going for hundreds of dollars on the internet?
Well, that shouldn't factor in.
Well,
but it was like
it shouldn't.
We were like, how can this 8-year CYPB be 38 when 12-year is 27? Maybe that's why. Maybe because they knew they were going to be adjusting the MSRP.
I mean, here's the thing. Like, I like Weller 12. I don't like it on its own enough to pay that what they want. Mm-hmm. But I do like to blend it. Mm. And some people would probably get upset with that. Yeah. And I wonder if that's why most people are after it. You don't think so? You think they just want it because it's Weller 12?
Yeah. People are lazy. They don't want to blend.
I want to blend. I actually want to do an episode in the upcoming future on blending.
Yeah. We've
gotten a few emails and things about suggestions for how to make this type of blend or that type of blend. Like how to recreate a Heaven Hill Bottle to Bond. Or like how to make Poorer Man's Pappy. And I would love to do a science episode.
Science. Yeah. True.
Well, Miss Baker's is a lovely treat. Thank you for pouring it.
Yes, you're welcome. I think that will about do it for us for this live on this beautiful Sunday here in Kentucky.
Yes.
But
it was snowing 2 days ago. Now it's 60 degrees. That's just the way it is.
That's just the way it is. That's Kentucky for you. I want to let you know we got some sizes of shirts back in stock at whiskeyambitions.com.
Yes, we were sold out of our extra larges. We just restocked. So, yay.
If you were on there and your size of shirt was out of stock, go back and check it out because we've got some new shirts back in stock.
Yes.
Waiting on the Glencairns to come back in stock.
Yes, they have been ordered. Not only the classic Bourbon Night Glencairn, but we also got our Drink More Bourbon Glencairns on order. Mm-hmm. So those take 6 to 8 weeks. Last time I think it took closer to 6, but who knows? They're coming from Scotland. They have to go through customs and everything else. So I'm hoping late April, but we'll see.
We'll see. We do have the rocks glasses available still.
It's true.
On the site right now. Mm-hmm. And hopefully a new t-shirt design coming
soon.
Relatively soon. Hey, Doug!
Less than 2 weeks to New Orleans Bourbon Festival.
That is true.
We are so excited to hang out with you. He's taking us to jazz.
Jazz.
Yep. Some light jazz.
Some jazz flute will be played.
Very excited.
So again, that's whiskeyambitions.com for our merch and other things. And patreon.com/itsbourbonnight for Patreon. And amazon.com/shop/itsbourbonnight for other
goods,
doodads, and so forth. So that'll do it. Thanks for hanging out with us on this Sunday. We will see you next Sunday for St. Patty's Day.
Yes, we will.
And that'll do it. So thanks, Sarah.
Thanks, Chad, for throwing a cracker at me.
She asked for it. All right. Until then, drink more bourbon.